around. Again. Do the spinny wheel. Ooh, I wonder if I'm in the same. Nope. Nope. Do I need that? Hold on. Now I gotta go. You know what? I'm not gonna bother checking. Just gonna buy it. Don't know if I need that. I like it. I'll buy a second. Alright. And I still forgot to repair my thing. Give me gold, dang it. No, gold. No, gold. Or brown or purple. I got worthless beyonds. Referral?
Hydrate.
Hydrating. Alright, I'm gonna fish until... You're just running and running. I'm gonna fish until this is over. I mean, until my rod's almost broken. Or until it does break because I forgot. Right? When you want them, it takes forever to rack them up. I didn't find it. And I hate to say... I need one of these Hypno Rays in Gold Star. To put it on display. I'm just gonna fish and fish and fish and fish. Fish and fish and fish some more. I am trying very hard. Hello, Susan Lee. I am trying very hard to get a void ray. I just need 2 more fish for my bundle, and that would be the void ray and the flame ray. Unfortunately, I don't got those. you today, Susan? Hold on. That's a crimson. You can actually do it in the Bahari Caves and you can do it here. I'm just fishing here because why not? The flame tongue ray is found in Kilima Rivers 3 a.m. to 6 p.m. Oh my god, that is so cool. Also, thank you for the follow. Why am I awake? Oh my god, I love your name. I wonder many days why I am awake. And then I remember I have a toddler and yeah, that usually works. Can't remember on how I did mine. It's been a long... Oh, I'm with you. I have been trying to complete my bundles and I am down to the last 2 I need. And I hate fishing. And quite literally, the last things I need are fishing things. Like, I swear I had everything put in but the fish. They're trying to recruit you to the cult of hydration to try and make sure I am well hydrated. And it is hilarious. And yes, I call them a cult, but they are friendly and fun and it's a joke. But... oh no, why am I awake? Not you too! It is fun to be ornery, but... yes! No, I mean no! I'm not rooting for you guys. Hydrating. And yeah, I got a bubble in the background making all the noises. He is very vocal today. He is currently walking his pet mouse. It is quite literally a keyboard mouse with its string tether. And it's hilarious. I'm awake because it's 10:01 p.m. Oh my god! Susan, you are on the exact opposite side of the world from me. Where the heck are you? If you don't mind sharing. I promise I will not come to your house. I probably will never make it to your country, but hydrating, dearies. I miss my niece, cousins being kiddos. Aww, that's awesome. Malaysia. I do not know a whole lot about Malaysia. If I am correct, and I may be saying this wrong, but it's an Oriental country, except it's not Oriental because Oriental is for stuff, not peoples. So it's a Asian country? As many times as you want to. Why am I awake?
Hydrate.
Hydrating. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at remembering words at the best of times. Don't you guys have like the really pretty wedding dresses? And oh shoot, I broke my rod. I forgot about that. I gotta go deal with that real quick. Don't you guys have like the wedding makeup with the dots? Am I thinking of somebody else? I know a lot of arbitrary things. But I swear Malaysia had those really, really nice, pretty gown things. They make me think of, I can't think of those. Taboki or something? I can't think of the right pronunciation. And then they had the red and gold and white and I think maybe blue wedding makeup that signifies, you know, prosperity and happiness and fertility and some other stuff I can't remember. Okay, I probably got the wrong culture. I'm so bad at that. No, this is wedding stuff. Nope. It's a country I am less familiar with. But I swear I've learned some things about Malaysia. I just can't recall any of them now. Oh, you guys have the red dots on the cheekbones? All that comes to mind is dolls. I am so tired. Hold on one second. I'm going to look this up because now it's bothering me. No. Wedding makeup with red, gold, and white dots. Nope. All over face. What you doing, bud? What are you carrying around, child? Oh, okay, it's this one. It's Baznoki. And I'm pronouncing that wrong. But yeah. Took me a minute. I had to look that up because I remember watching something on it. I'm like, that is so cool. And then I'm like, I bet people are allergic sometimes, and I wonder what they do for that. Because, of course, that's where my brain goes. Maybe in a few centuries. Maybe a few centuries. Got Malay weddings, Indians weddings, Chinese weddings, so... Okay, hold on. I don't know how to do this. Hi, Magic! Welcome to the party! I haven't seen you in a while, sweet. Alright, bear with me here. Hold on. If you see that makeup, that is what I'm talking about. It's really pretty, and all of those things mean something. I don't know all the details, but it's kill. It's kind of like henna tattoos in the correct cultures for that. They mean special things. It's interesting. So what is something interesting about Malaysia that I might probably won't know? Because there's a long list there, and I love learning about other countries. I have learned apparently Australia is not as dangerous as we all think. I don't necessarily believe Moby, being as they still have trash can lid sized spiders, so you know. I still don't believe that it's not that dangerous. Would you like getting your hair brushed? You can brush your own hair. There you go. Have your brush. Please don't eat the brush again. It makes it drooly. If you brush on the soft side, it works better. Good job. Oh, yeah, feel good. Also, I wouldn't put it past Moby to be like, oh, it's not that dangerous in Australia. You should come visit me. And then laugh as we all run screaming from everything. I'm stuck on a wall. I'm so bad at piloting. All right, let's go. All right, hold on. Well, got halal and non-halal food. I do know what halal and non-halal. What is the prime? If you don't mind, what is the prime religion of Malaysia? Because halal can be quite a few different religions, if I'm correct. Durian. Are those the same durians that are in Japanese that you hear about them? My character likes to go face first into walls. Just because she has a terrible pilot, it has nothing to do with that. It's totally her choice to constantly go whack right into a wall. Don't lose my hairbrush for you, please. I need that. Do you like how that feels? Gonna brush your hair. You got your quarter sort of hair. Bus, 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 bus. Yes. Bus, 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 bus. Don't bite me, you weirdo. What you mean, mommy? I need to bite you. If I'm not biting you, what am I doing with myself? I'm not sure I'm correct, but for Muslims, they can't eat, like, hold on, fish, pork. So okay, so you guys have Muslims in Malaysia. I was curious what religion it was. Halal works for Muslim, I believe Hindi, but I could be wrong on that one. Orthodox Jew, and something else. I can't remember. I can't remember a whole lot off the top of my head. My brain is so exhaustedly fried. Please, no. There you go. Have a Cheeto. I know. Food solves all problems. If you just get enough Cheetos, you will be a happy camper. Here, have another Cheeto. You got an open hand, you can have a Cheeto in it. Yeah, but got Indian and Chinese in Malaysia too. Yeah. He knows he can fuss at me and he'll get what he needs anyways. Or wants. Or just kisses and loves because he is a spoiled little potato in the best of ways. Do you need help so you can put Cheeto dust down my shirt? Because that's what you like to do when you're eating Cheetos and getting held. So India would have Hindi to my knowledge. Or, you know, more commonly Hindi would come from India. I'm curious about Chinese. I'm not sure what the common religions in China are, actually. And I know they have temple and all this, but I'm actually genuinely surprised. I'm genuinely surprised. I don't know what the name of their religion would be. Yes, no, hit my keyboard. China is Buddhist? That's interesting. Wait, isn't Buddhist vegetarian too? Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Fair enough. I have an incredible fascination with culture and how our worlds are shaped by where we are from. I know Chinese or more that I know of. Got Mandarin, Cantonese, Hokkien, and maybe more. Interesting. Oh! No, no. I cut my void ray! Yes! Alright. I was very calm and collected, demure about that. Totally didn't shout at the top of my lungs. And get overly excited. No, I was very, very mature about that. Oh, I totally need to catch a star one, but there's no bubbles, so I don't care. I'm going to have a star of all the fish. Hydrating. I'm almost out of my water bottle. You guys are slacking. I've only gone through one soda today. And no water bottles yet. But I do got to mark my journal. You guys are getting me all the stickers. You may not be in on all this, Susan. I have a journal where I'm tracking my water intake because I'm having trouble drinking enough because breastfeeding depletes your water a lot. And so I get to put stickers in my, well, it's a planner, not a journal. I get to put stickers in my planner every time I finish off a drink. So that's what that references to you. All right, I need to go river fish. And oh, I am so interested in reading all that. Hold your ponies, I am there. Give me a sec. 3 a.m. to 6 p.m. All right, let's run. All right, hold on. Ow! Ow, ow, ow! Why? Now you need to catch a star one. Yeah, Cheeto. Well, my family, one side is Cantonese and Hainanese. Alright, I apologize for the ignorance, but what is Cantonese and what is Hainanese? And are those like... So you have Canadian French, French Canadian, and then you have a native Canadian, and you have a handful of other, and so they're Canadians, but they're also a demographic within Canadian from where they originate from. I don't think that made any sense, and I'm okay with that at this point. Oh, and I googled, and halal food is permissible and lawful for Muslims following strict religious guidelines for preparation, ingredients, and slaughtering methods such as avoiding pork, alcohol, and improperly butchered meat. Non-halal food, conversely, includes anything forbidden under Islamic law, encompassing ingredients like pork, alcohol, or foods prepared in a manner that violates these religious standards. I appreciate you looking this stuff up because I love learning all this. And actually that time he didn't bite me. So, little bit gross. I kicked the pack and play when I was changing his diaper one day. And managed to rip off my entire toenail. Yeah. Yeah. It's still healing. And he is doing pirouettes on my toenail. And it hurts. So bad. Alright. Flame Ray. I need Glowworm and Killama River from 3 a.m. to 6 p.m. And let's go fishing. So yeah, that was the ouchies. Because he stomped on it, I moved my toe, and he stomped on it again, and I moved my toe, and he stomped on it again, and I'm like, why? Why must you hurt me? Alright, Cantonese and Hainanese is like different language, culture, and people Okay. Within China or are they, well, you're in Malaysia. Malaysia isn't China, I don't think. Geography is not my strong suit. Okay. Interesting. I really appreciate you looking that up. Okay, Malaysia is not in China. I know that. I was told it. Oh my god. Bubba, what you in? My goodness, you guys are going to be my good luck. What are you in? No, stop with Daddy's keyboard, dang it. Go walk your mouse. Oh, you unplugged Daddy's keyboard. Child, I know you are precious and wonderful, and I love you to pieces, but you're going to break something on Daddy's computer, and we wouldn't want that, because then Daddy's computer wouldn't work, and that would be sad. I promise, when you are old enough, we already have one put to the side for you. Okay? And so when you're old enough, you will have your own, computer, and you'll be able to play right along with us. And we'll upgrade it as needed so that you can play too. But you are not old enough to do anything but button mash at this time. And that is not a healthy way to computer. So let's not do that, okay? You'll get there. I promise. Believe it or not, you will grow before you know it, and then you'll be like, oh, I miss being a kid, like your big brother already is doing. Okay. I know, I'm so mean. Here, do you need me to hold this? Are we doing baby cow moment? Here you go, little calf. All right, I think your kiddo want to stick with you. Oh my God, right? Oh, he's not having a timeout. He's too young for timeouts. He's under a year old, so it's not so much timeout or consequences or punishments. It's more just taking it away and talking to him in a calm way and reminding myself he's still technically a baby. He's under a year old still, so. But he's very frustrating. Bah. Does the baby calf want more? Yeah, I gotta hold it. He loves to hand me. Yeah, he's a baby. He started walking a few months ago and is always in everything because of it. My dude, here we go. He loves to hand me the bottle and have me hold it like you do for like baby cows or baby goats and stuff. And it's so funny. Alright. Let's refill your bottle. Stay out of Daddy's stuff. I'm going to put the fence in front of it. I know. Oh, yeah? I got the fridge open. You got to explore the fridge next? Mommy, what is all this stuff? It's called food. You eat it when it's prepped, but you can't eat a lot of this before it's prepped because you're not safe. Please no eating the banana peppers. You and banana peppers would be a bad mix. Come here. Come here. Come here. I know you're upsetty spaghetti, but it's going to be okay. I promise. It will be okay. Yep. Throw your bottle on the floor. You got this. Okay. Now, baby walking equals trouble. All the time. This boy gets in everything. And you know the moment he's quiet, we got a problem. What are you? Wow, you are a spicy fish to catch. Baby toddler for sure is troublesome. Happened to my niece. Always want me carrying. Oh my. Yeah, your niece is a big girl now. No, we call him a Velcro baby. 90% of the time he has to be being held. No, leave Daddy's keyboard alone. Parenting is fun. I'm gonna catch this fish and I'm gonna go deal with that. Give me a minute. No. See, you're doing things to Daddy's computer and I don't know what they are, so I can't fix them. And now we gotta wait for Daddy to get home to fix everything. So please stop trying to break things. It is frowned upon. I hope his keyboard's fine. All right. Okay. Now, these are no longer available. I will start taping things. Bubba, do you got a potty? Hurry up. Belle, go potty. Go potty. Go on. Yep, open off. Hey guys. No, no, no. Oh, you little stink bug. Come on, Belle. Okay. Come on, Bubba. Give me one moment, my dearies. Utter chaos has ensued. And I'm back. We have cleaned up everything and taken care of the Bubba. Here. Here's a little bunny. Yep, throw him down. You got this. All right. I am back. Let's do more fishing. I don't know what time it is. Thank you, Susan. It is 11 a.m. So that's still fishing time. My little niece took a lot of energy out of me in no time to let me... Oh my God. Hold on. When she was a baby toddler, she wanted me to carry her all the time. Oh, yeah. Always. Always. Like, Gigi, pick me up. Hydrating. Gotcha. Gigi is big sister in Mandarin. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. And...
Hydrate.
Oh, my God. Babies and glasses. Hydrating again. Oh, I usually wear contacts, but if I am not wearing my contacts, it's usually because I don't feel very good. And that's when he's always got to be taking my glasses. Always. Little chaos monkey. I'm gonna lose this, yeah. Yeah, they do take a lot of energy, and they really don't like to let you eat. We literally buy salad pouches from the store because I can put that in a bowl, mix everything up, and eat it on the run. Because if I have to do more than that, I'm probably not going to get to eat. At least until hubby can get home and one of us can take the baby and the other gets to cook. So it's exhausting.
Hydrate.
Hydrating. Oh, I'm so glad you and your niece have such a good relationship. Why am I awake? You are hitting the hydrate. Oh, and pawns. G. The tone is different. I don't know how to do tone, but okay. I appreciate knowing that. Send the puppy home with the stuff.
Hydrate.
Joker's Wild! Welcome to the party! How you doing this morning, Pons? And how you doing this morning, Joker's Wild? Crap. You're gonna have to give me a minute. Alive. Sometimes that's the best you can ask for. I am with you, Joker. I am so tired. Alright, so now I gotta go refill my water bottle because somebody's, that means all of y'all, managed to make me hydrate my water bottle empty. Yeah, but I can't. Okay, that's one when I refill my water bottle. Give me a second. You're not holding me? Okay, good. No, I'm getting up. Thank you. Thank you. Walk your pet mouse. No, you do not need it in the fridge. I know, it's a magic portal full of yummies. But you are not old enough to eat most of those yummies unless I do a lot of processing work. And I do not have the time to do that at this time. So we're going to leave those yummies where they are. And then later, I'll make you plenty of yummies. And then you'll get to eat all the yummies you want. All right, I'm back. Oh, I dropped that on the floor. Hold on. Got myself, as usual, a soda and a water refill. I have done your hydrate, Snowy. Just took me a minute. Oh. I think I have another one. Someone's out of drink. Yep.
Hydrate.
And a third one. Hydrated twice, my dearies. Oh, yeah. It's nice when they're not a baby toddler anymore, but at the same time, you kind of miss some of the stages as they grow. I definitely get that. I have a 12-year-old and then the baby. And so it's a little weird because on one hand, I do kind of miss those stages on my 12-year-old. But on the other hand, it's kind of nice that he's somewhat independent. Whoa. I didn't know that one was a thing. And then I'm starting over with the Bubba, and I get to do all the baby stages again, and I'm reminded why I kind of don't miss them too. You know? I love it. But I'm glad I get the opportunity to appreciate what I have and to appreciate where I've been. You know?
Hydrate.
Hydrating. Yeah. Oh my goodness. My son's friends with the neighbor girl, and when she walks up and I catch her on the cameras, I'm like, oh, her mother's coming to see me. I wonder what's going on. And I open the door and it's her, and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot. She's really tall. She is as tall as me now. And she's 12. Hydrated. Definitely baby can't eat grown-up food yet. Oh, dude, he tries. I love my niece. I love having your niece call you big sister. That's sweet. When she was 12, she realized I'm not her cousin, but her dad's cousin. That means you're her cousin once removed. I had to look that up because interesting things, but my son has no cousins on his dad's side because his dad has no siblings. But his dad has cousins, and his dad was trying to go, yeah, they're your cousins too. I'm like, that's not how that works. That's not how any of that works. So I had to go look up exactly what all the stuff's called and be like, well, this is how the family relations work. It was interesting. Which there is some to it and some not to it, you know? It's if she is if you are her cousin once removed, she's your niece once removed. So auntie and niece would be reasonable shortened versions of it. I honestly only cared to look it up for my little because I'm sitting here like, your dad has no siblings, so you can't have any cousins. And he's like, no, I have cousins. I met them. And I'm like, hold on, let's look this up and figure out what's going on, because, you know, it's interesting to know things. Oh. I'm so bad at catching fish. But in all fairness, I hate fishing. And when my auntie, my niece, grandma say to her, that's your aunt, and she's like, oh, realization. I don't like fishing, okay? I really don't like fishing. Although, I have a new demo I am trying that I'm so gonna stream next time. Because I'm streaming the Palia for the drops. But, oh yeah. Fishing is the worst. I don't think there's a single game I like fishing in. Way to rub it in, Susan. Oh. I'm teasing, by the way. Oh, way to go. I'm impressed. I think in part I really just don't like fishing because it is not compatible with ADHD. Like, I'm over here, I'm bored out of my mind. If I wasn't chatting with you guys, I'd forget what I was doing. Like, it's so bad. I hate fishing. I don't mind the bug catching quite so much. Oh, I've already got Elderwood fishing experience, and I have those relics. I think I need to finish the guiding lantern. No, I need to finish something. I can't remember what. Also, I think Pons asked you how long. What did she ask? How long did it take you to get all the fishing done? For you, hold on. A few months ago, I finished all the shadow fishes on the achievement. So how long have you been playing to get to that point? I have some kind of bee in my house right. Oh no! So you started playing a while ago. So it's been a year and some. No, it's been 2 years at this point. Snowy, are you okay? Do you have a way to get the bee out of your house? Please stay safe. I know. Like, this is... I don't care a whole lot about having long-distance friends, but this is one uncomfortable part of long-distance friends. If you were within half an hour from me, I would come get the bee for you. Whatever. But I can't drive to Timbuktu to come get it, because I don't know. It's too far. By the time I get there, somebody will have dealt with the bee. She's probably AFK dealing with the bee. I hope so. But I'm going to make sure I hear from her today. I can't remember if it was Snowy or someone else, but apparently the little hairs on tarantula legs are similar to bees somehow. And so if you're allergic to bees, you're allergic to tarantulas. So that's something I didn't need to know. But now I do. And now you all know too. Well, I did caught a spider, not really dangerous ones. Small one in a plastic cup and liver. Oh yeah. Yeah, I usually will catch them. The only thing I do not release outside is the wasps, because our wasps are, they're very adamant about being all up in our face and stuff. And I have 2 little ones, and I'm like, I ain't playing with the wasps. Or the yellow jackets. Both of those are a no-go. I don't know if the baby is allergic. Oh, Snowy don't know. Oh, Snowy, I'm glad you're back. Do you have a safe way to remove that? And an EpiPen. Can you be like, hey, neighbor person, can you be neighborly and remove a stinging insect that could unalive me, please? Vacuum's a clever idea. Unfortunately, doesn't always work. Do you have... This is a really dumb idea, and it's really weird. But do you have one of those, claw grabber thingies, Snowy? I had a wasp that kept flying all around my kiddo and then would fly up out of my reach. And I got a claw grabber thing. I taped a Ziploc bag to the grabber hands to where when it was open, the bag was open. And then I snapped it closed around the wasp, and it wasn't completely closed, but it was just enough that the wasp got confused and couldn't get out. And it worked. Ugh. Oh, I love mice. They're so cute. I just don't want them in my house. And I love rats too, actually. Most critters I'm friendly with. Now I will say, for wild spiders, we have what I call the Lucas spider, which is a jumping spider. and it's mostly harmless, so we leave those guys alone. And so we have Lucas all over the house. So we'll run into one and we're like, "Hi, Lucas." Or I'll be like, "Lucas, get out of the way. You're gonna drown in the bathtub." You know, that kind of thing. So we leave Lucas alone. But and Daddy Longlegs are allowed to stay, but every other spider has to go. I can't do any other spider. Yeah, if you can put the baby. I'm Snowy, I think it is time to invest in one of those grab a flying insect and remove it devices. Aww. I love when we moved into the house my mom has that we moved into when I was a teen. It had been empty for months and it was infested with mice. And so with it being infested with mice, we put out live traps, and I was catching, you know, a mom and her two babies all the time. And it was so cute because I'd set up a little shoebox with some bedding and some cat food, and then put them in an area where they could hopefully thrive away from other houses. It was the funniest thing. I'm all about the mice. I love them. Oof. If you've got cockroach issues, use mothballs. Mothballs will deter cockroaches. I think it also deters mice, but I'm not sure on that one. And it also deters a couple other pests. I can't remember. So what you do is you get the bags of mothballs. You do not open them. You just leave them in their bag in the corners of your room, and hopefully it'll deter them from ever showing up in your room. Mothballs, like to protect your clothing. Snowy, if this happens every year, you need a bug catcher, especially with a baby of unknown allergies. I'm sorry, that is no judgment whatsoever, Snowy. Please do not think I am judging you. I am not. I am scared for you and your Bubba. So okay. Nope, that's not what I want. This, I think, is what I want. Oh. Oh, that is a painful... Oh, that is painful. Okay. Give me a minute. Fantastic. I'm sorry I got distracted. I have found something on Amazon. Okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot incense does help with those. Thank you, Why Am I Awake? That is awesome. If you're able to, I don't know your environment, even if you don't necessarily have incense, if you're able to burn a little something that will create smoke. I personally have issues with Amazon because of their practices and treatment of employees, but I will buy from them occasionally because my brother has Amazon Prime that I get a jump on. Yes, and keep the incense like above and around the baby, because they will stay away from the smoke if they can. But not too close to the baby because, you know, smoke. But it works as a good protective shield. Sort of. I had a beehive on a tree like one house away. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Sweet boy. Sweet boy. How many times do I gotta tell you? What is this? Indigo lamprey? I've never caught that before. That's a new fish. Oh, it's new. Yeah, baby decided to try and... Ooh. Baby need diaper change. You can't find the bee? Relax. It's probably in whatever it could burrow in and nest. Give it a hot minute. Mostly watch your baby. You got this. You're okay, Snowy. Oh, I got the new fish on the bottom. Oh, right. I'm supposed to be changing your diaper. Snowy, try and keep your calm, sweetheart. I know it's hard and I know it's scary. But please, please keep calm so that you can manage this. You got this. You're an awesome mama. You got this. Okay, come here, Bubba. Let me change your diaper. Somebody made a stinky. Well, if the bee spooks and tries to stay away from them because it determines they're scary, that'd be fantastic. If this bee spooks and tries to sting them to assert dominance, that's less fantastic. No, leave it alone. No, leave it alone. Child! Some bees and wasps are territorial, whereas others are pretty mild when given the opportunity. And since we don't know what kind it is, it's terrifying. Because we don't know if it's territorial or avoid it. My husband usually takes care of them. Yeah, baby needs a diaper change. Well, part of it is you got to know what stinging critters she tends to have in her area. Oh, hi, Lucas. My dude, you got to have the new diaper too. You can't just run around naked. I don't want you peeing on my floors. Very annoying. You got to clean up everything when you pee on the floors because somehow you pee on everything. I bet little girls don't pee on everything quite as thoroughly as you little boys do. But you got a little water cannon. There you go. Oh, you all right? There you go. Would you like a cracker? Here's a cracker. Darn. Oh, no, I don't. We changed the baby on the floor, and I don't really care. We are not super concerned about stains or the rest of it. That sounds to me like a wasp. Except wasps don't tend to be small. I also do not know what is native to your area, too. Which makes a difference. There it is. I have click together flooring, so it's like tiles, so I don't really have to worry about my floor. I wet wipe and I'm done. But I usually change him on the floor. It's just easier. Ooh, give me the indigo lamprey. I need this guy. Hot diggity. That'll go to my aquarium. That's another good thing. Getting it cold will get it to, at the very least, get sluggish and hopefully leave you alone. Yes, I know I can display starfish. It's going in my aquarium for display. That's why I love catching the gold stars. Yes, I'm hoping.
Hydrate.
Hydrating. Oh, Susan. So, fun story about you getting sick on the bed. Okay. My firstborn went through chemo. He had cancer. He has beat his cancer. He's doing great and thriving, so we're great. But he had cancer. And one of the side effects of a lot of his chemos... That would be amazing. Actually, Snowy, if you get it cold and have a little bit of smoke in the apartment, you know, incense, not fire, there's a chance you might actually drive it out however it came in, which would be super convenient. It would determine that your place isn't the place to be. So, my little one was going through chemo, and he got diagnosed when he was 3. So he was little. And one morning, I was informed that he did not feel good and we needed to go to the hospital because he threw up all over my face while I was asleep. Like, he got up and just all over my face. So I woke up. I'm sitting here, like, trying to get it off my face and figure out what's going on. It was so disorienting, but it was hilarious after all was said and done. So I show up at the hospital. I had baby wiped my face down to the best of my ability, but, you know, when baby's sick and going through chemo, you legit get him to the hospital instantly. And he was running a fever, which means, you know, you call the hospital and tell them to prep a room. It's a fever could unalive him very, very quickly because he has no immune system. So it's super important you get there. So I show up and they're like, you have something in your hair. And I'm like, yep. The baby threw up on me this morning. They're like, and you didn't take time to clean it? I'm like, no, I gotta be here. The nurses who figured out why, I'm like, no. They were like, here's some more wipes. We got the bath wipes for you so that hopefully it helps a little. And I'm like, thank you. It was so sweet. Actually, bees don't, most of the flying creatures don't like the cold because it actually affects their flight. Them slowing down isn't totally just the body. It actually has to do with aerodynamics. So it's super fascinating. I'm sorry, Snowy. What's so scary, sweetheart? I'm a little confused on that. I was a little backlogged on my chat. I agree. My auto mod thingy caught your comment is like, are you sure you want to let her say this? I'm like, I agree with her. I'm 100% behind her. The bee can F off. Oh, yeah, it was a lot. But again, in all fairness, if Little had to have cancer, he got ALL leukemia, which is 3 years of treatment, has the lowest chance of side effects from the chemos he has to take because he's able to take more gentler chemos. Yes, he gets to take gentle poisons. Oh, it's okay. And he had a very high survivability, and we happened to be near a hospital that specialized in children with cancer. which upped his survival rate. So, yeah, it sucked, but I at least got to walk away with my child, and he was mostly intact. So I feel for the parents that didn't get to walk away with their child. Or I know a little girl who this isn't funny, but the next part kind of is. So she was in 5th grade, and the chemo ate her kneecaps. So chemotherapy is a type of poison, essentially, and it destroyed her kneecaps. And so she had to be in a wheelchair because walking was excruciatingly painful. And she came in one day going, yeah, some guy told me if I played in a wheelchair, I'd wind up needing one. It was all yelling at me for being in a wheelchair. And I swear to God, half the patient parents and the entire nursing staff hopped up and goes, where? Point them at me. Like there was going to be a beat down. And they're like, no. It was earlier this week at our house. And we're like, oh, we would have totally gone for a beat down for you. Like we were not fudging around. It's great. May I help you? Mama, I need help. I need snuggly buggles. Glioblastoma multiforme is the worst, and the survival rate is nearly 0 because it's caught so late. Oh, he was caught surprising. Now, for the type he had, being caught early really didn't make much of a difference. But he was caught so early, they found 7 blasts in 10,000 cells. So 7 out of 10,000 were cancer cells. Yep. Thank you. Why am I awake? I am so glad. He survived it. He has the only possible side effect he has is ADHD, and we're pretty sure he had that anyway, so not surprised. Oh yeah, you do not mess with a sick kid. I don't think we would have been using our words, Sarah. I mean, Susan, we were, you don't mess with her. You know, she came in every week. She knew what was going on, and she suffered through it with smile and cheerful, and like, she was one of the sweetest, kindest, most caring girls. Her make-a-wish was to rehab the park near her because she wanted it to be a park. That was her make-a-wish. And she was just amazing. We loved her. She survived. I would like to say she survived. She does have some debilitating side effects, but she's alive, which is sometimes all you can ask for.
Hydrate.
So we're so thankful for that. Hydrating, give me a second. Try to catch up with all the chatting. See you in a bit, Pons. Oh yeah, we don't. Honestly, I'm pretty sure you could mobilize the staff over any of the kids because they're all dealing a hand nobody should be dealt, much less a child. And it destroys so much of their interactions. Like my son from 3 to 5 didn't get to have social parties and be with a bunch of kids because there was too much risk of him getting sick, and the common cold could have ended him. So his social development got a little stunted because of that. His physical development would have been risked, except I literally brought a giant play set into our living room so he could play and climb and slide without as much risk of getting hurt or sick. Because, you know, if you get a scratch and you get an infection, you have to have an immune system to fight the infection. And cancer's all about you don't get an immune system. Your system's broke. Yeah. And his was extra broke because ALL leukemia is a cancer of the blood. So his white blood cells weren't getting to be fully created before they were being released in his system. And so they were not working at all right. It was bad. Dude, I still remember my mom told me that when my mom heard that my dad's family called me, my auntie, a hinan or something. Okay, I'm not sure I fully understood what you said, Susan. I apologize. Also, Snowy, are you and Bubba safe? I think I have that already. I also don't understand. I'm not sure what a Hokkien woman is, but I'm assuming it's an insult. Oh, good. Thank you, Snowy. I appreciate you making sure we knew, because I was more than a little worried about you, sweetheart. Okay, cool. I will say most stinging insects do not want to sting without reason. So hopefully you got one of those. Not all, but most. Get in the... Gosh dang it. Oh, I'm out of hook. We'll equip that. We'll eat that. Aw, that's so nice. Yeah, you may want to keep yourself up on incense so that you can light it to keep bugs away when it comes down to it. Ironically, incense... Hydrating. Incense has been used as pest deterrent for a very long time. It's fascinating. Well, you want to be careful, and there are certain instances you want to be careful with around baby, but as long as it's like not super close, I don't think there's a huge risk to baby using incense, unless there's allergies.
Hydrate.
Hydrating. So your grandma cut out the nasty talk to your aunt. That's good. It's so important to not be a jerk. I think people underrate that. Oh, 3 a.m. We're in the fishing zone again. Let's see if we can get this. Flame tongue. Somebody shooting things? I'm just sitting here fishing for the past like 3 days in game. Right. Can your mom come to America and teach a bunch of people? Like, there's a huge amount of the population that could use potential cast iron training. That sounds horrible. I also... Unfortunately, those who need it wouldn't volunteer for it anyways. So it'd be a moot point. Unfortunately. Get in the ball. The Killama graylings are hard to catch. I have... Hold on. Get in the freaking ball. I have, recovery booster. And then I have, trout dinner. This one decreased the time it takes to hook a fish. Oh, I don't have my fisherman's brew. Fisherman brew, makes it easier to catch them. Yes. I will catch the bugs, and every time I'm catching the bugs, I'm like, get in the ball, get in the ball, get in the ball. You know? It's so bad. Unfortunately, it is now 11 p.m., so I actually have to go do an errand that has a time limit on it. I'm going to catch this fish and the shiny fish over there. Ironically, they tend to have very predictable movements. So if you can guess what you're catching, you can somewhat predict their movements. Someone, hydrate her! My mom told me about my dad and other being rude to their law. I was like, right? I had a hunch you guys wouldn't have the points. Blah! So I got distracted fishing. So I need to bug out right now so that you can't get the points. Is that what you're telling me? Oh no, I hate that. I hydrated myself just for you guys. Thank you all for joining. Here, hold on. Free hydrating.
Hydrate.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you had as much fun as I had. You guys were wonderful to chat with. Yeah, I gotta go, sweetheart. I have to go do a thing. Yeah, that was articulate. But I will be streaming tomorrow, so I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful year, and bye. Yes, all the hydrates.